Hello guys, my name is Alessia and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we continue watching The Big Bang Theory Season 9. So what happened in the previous episode is that Penny and Leonard finally got married. When they were in the bedroom, they were kissing and Penny was like, oh no, I still can picture this girl's face that she's kissing you, so I feel a bit like meh. Yeah, it was a bit awkward and weird. And then Sheldon got an idea like, oh, why don't you introduce her to Penny so she can understand, she can see her face and be like, oh my god, she's actually not that good. And I think, as I remember, Leonard went to talk to this girl and she was like, why would you tell her in the first place? So yeah, there was the whole shebang thing, but I think they kind of sorted it, so we're just moving on from this. And I'm super excited to see what's gonna happen today. So less talking guys, let's get started.
Hey, want to hear a fun fact about mustard?
Is it that the glucosinolates, which give mustard its flavor, were evolved by the cabbage family as a chemical defense against caterpillars?
Yeah.
No, you can't
Well, that was
impress
fun. Good for
Sheldon.
you,
He
Leonard.
knows too much.
Hey there!
Yeah, you're early. The movie doesn't start for an hour.
Actually, we're not going to the movies. We are here to kidnap you.
Well, you eloped and we didn't get a chance to throw you a bachelor party, so there's a van downstairs.
Oh,
and
that's
we're
pretty
here to
cool.
take you to-
Well, I'd hardly call this kidnapping. Where's the blindfold? Where's the duct tape? Where's the part where you call me and demand ransom? And I try to keep you on the phone, but you hang up seconds before I can trace it. And then I say, I'm getting too old for this crud.
When do we leave?
Right now.
Yeah,
Don't have to
Penny, pack your
kidnap.
bag.
I will walk.
You're seriously going to get in a van and let these two take you to an unknown destination for an entire weekend?
Oh, not just him.
Yeah,
you're
that's
coming
the
too.
fun.
Oh, and how do you think you're going to get me to do that? Unhand me! This is ridiculous!
I told you to put tape on his mouth, and I told you he bit me.
Why am I not surprised?
It's bad enough I'm being taken
That's such
against
a
my will.
dodgy
I see
van.
why it has to be in some hippie's mobile sex dungeon.
Sheldon, there's something about this van that you're going to find very interesting.
It runs on syphilis?
This van was owned and driven by your personal physics hero, Richard Feynman.
No.
Yeah, a buddy of mine let me borrow it.
This was Feynman's van? That's so cool.
Yeah, nothing's been
Why
changed since he drove it.
Do I think that it's a
lot of cute
lie?
grad students in
So
this bad
Sheldon
boy.
can
And
relax.
talked about physics with them.
So are you going to give us a clue where we're headed?
They've got spicy food, and there's a chance you'll get diarrhea.
India.
We can drive there.
Your house?
We are going to Mexico!
Fun. I've never
Oh,
been
that's
there.
cool.
Leonard, don't be fooled. I'm from Texas. Mexico is Spanish for Mexico.
What's wrong with Mexico?
Mariachi bands, wild dogs.
Okay, calm down. There's a theme to this weekend. We are going to Mexico in Feynman's van to stay at the vacation house Feynman bought with the money from his Nobel Prize.
Viva la Imodium! Ay, ay, ay!
If the things related to physics or favorite Sheldon's physicist, that's it. He's in for it.
Hi. Hey. I know we're not making a fuss, but in the spirit of bachelorette parties, I made cookies in the shape of male genitals.
That's cool.
Really didn't have to. Whoa! That is anatomic.
Thank you. The veins are gummy worms.
Oh, she looks so proud.
Jewish and Gentile.
I had extra dough.
Oh, that's Leonard. He said they're about to cross the border.
I hope the boys don't get too crazy in Mexico.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna end up in
Sheldon might
jail.
lecture them about
Just
the North
wait
American
for
food
it.
According to this Mexican customs website, visitors may not bring more than 5 laser discs, 20 compact discs, or 12 VHS tapes.
I don't think you
Don't
have it.
have any of those.
Yeah,
How can you be sure?
you're all good.
And for all we know, there are hidden compartments lousy with Jane Fonda workout videos.
There was a hidden compartment. Don't you think you'd be stuffed in it by now?
Are we all up to date on our yellow fever inoculations?
You don't need a yellow fever shot to go to Mexico.
You can never be too careful. I got one last year before I went to Epcot.
To be honest, I love how
How's
Sheldon
married
is
life?
prepared for
Oh, it's
anything,
good.
for any type of
Just
trip.
encouraged
So
till
good.
You guys still aren't living together?
We are. I mean, he sleeps here, but it's only a matter of time before Sheldon has a bad dream and tries to climb into bed with the Leonard-shaped pile of pillows.
Speaking of Sheldon, how's single life treating you?
Fine, I guess. I've been focusing on me. I was
That's
thinking
good.
about changing my wardrobe.
Yes!
For you!
They've been waiting
Then
for
I
it.
decided I don't want to go changing who I am just because it's a man.
Yes.
Good for you.
You know, it is normal to want to change your look after a breakup.
Actually, I was thinking of making one small change.
Your sweater,
Your glasses,
your hair.
your shoes.
Piercing my ears.
Oh, that's good.
For
It's a
whores,
first
pirates, and
step, you
genies.
know?
We'll take care of them all to get it done.
Why? I can do it right here.
Really?
Ooh,
You have a
no, no,
piercing
no, no,
gun?
no.
It's a needle and an ice cube. I've done it like a dozen times.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on, I'll be gentle. Let me take
Well,
your
I wouldn't
virginity.
trust. I wouldn't trust anyone, not even Penny. I need a real doctor or like professional, you know?
Sheldon, can you believe that we're driving in a van that was owned by one of the greatest scientific minds of the 20th century? It's like the Batmobile.
It is extraordinary.
Perhaps some of his mojo will rub off on us. Maybe between this and his beach house, you'll be inspired to greatness.
Feeling Richard Feynman's butt dent, cupping my own bottom. It does get the creative juices flowing.
Hey, I have to return this van. Keep your creative juices in your pants.
What was that?
Oh no!
It's
Is the car falling
What if,
apart?
what if we end up in a factory making Bart Simpson pinatas for the rest of our lives?
I'm sure you're
the
safe.
tire.
Just relax.
I'm getting too old for this crud.
Amy, I noticed your status still says in a relationship on Facebook.
You're right.
Ooh,
I
who
should
cares
probably let
about
all of my
Facebook these
friends
days?
know. Penny, I'm no longer in a relationship.
Oh,
Did you change yours to married yet?
No, not yet. There's still a few people I haven't told personally.
Who?
Oh, just my parents and my entire family.
Why?
that's
My
crazy.
dad, he always wanted to dance with his daughter at her wedding.
What about your sister's wedding?
They started to, and then her water broke. If he finds out we eloped, it's gonna break his heart.
How long do you think you can keep it from him?
Yeah, isn't it gonna get
Yeah,
worse
better
the longer
say
you
it
wait?
now. Later gonna be even
Dad's
worse.
not getting any younger, so if I wait long enough, I'll just tell him he walked me down the aisle and it was magical.
But he will ask for pictures for confirmation.
If I see one scorpion, I'm getting on someone's shoulders and never coming down.
And there's your damsel.
That's literally me in the wilds.
It's really stuck.
Are you turning it the right way?
No. I took the other 4 off, and when I got to this one, I thought, no, I'm in a rut. Let's shake things up.
Here, let me try. You're right, it doesn't turn the other way.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh wow, she did it.
Wasn't so bad.
No blood.
Nice.
Nice, good job, Penny.
Boy, if my mom could see me now, she'd lock me in the sin closet.
Aww.
That's a joke, right?
Actually, the joke was on her. I could still see the TV through the slats.
Starting to see why you and your mom aren't very close.
Bet she'd still tell her if she got married.
Well, it's kind of sad that they don't know. I mean, they love Leonard.
Fine. You want me to call? I'll call. Why am I so nervous?
It's understandable. Amy was afraid to tell her mom she broke up with Sheldon.
Yeah, how did it go? Did she make you crawl into the breaking up drawer?
Well, actually, to be honest, I haven't told her yet.
You've been giving me a hard time and you haven't even told your mom about Sheldon?
I'm feeling a little dizzy from all the blood loss. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no.
Fine.
They're gonna
Calling
pressure
about when
each
I'm done
other.
here. Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Slugger. How's my girl?
Good. Is Mom around?
Ah, she took your brother out to celebrate. He just got his 10th 1-month sober chip.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to her later. Dad, there's something I need to tell you. Leonard and I got married
You did? When?
last week. I'm sorry, I should have told you. It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. I feel terrible. Please don't be too disappointed.
You happy?
Very. Leonard is so great.
Well, then I'm happy for you.
Oh, that's so
Thank you, Daddy.
sweet.
I understand it's hard to tell someone something if you think it's gonna upset them.
It is. You're the best dad ever.
Yeah, hold that thought.
Oh no.
I've been sitting on a little news myself.
Well, what is it?
Oh,
What's it gonna
you know
be?
that rototiller I got for the tractor? It is a beautiful piece of machinery. I backed over your pet pig with it.
Oh
Moon dance?
Yeah, he's not dancing anymore.
no. Well, I guess we're
killed
sharing
my
the
pig?
news.
I did not kill him. The vet took care of that.
When?
Oh, 10, 12 months ago.
What?
Tell me for a year?
Well, apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
Yeah, that's
Love
so
you, Slugger.
true.
Gotta
Now we even. That's what he said.
Your turn.
Guys, I think you need to call someone. You need some help.
It's called Lamaze breathing. It helps you push.
This is nothing more than a physics problem.
Right. Archimedes once said, "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world."
All we need is to find stuff to make a lever big enough to fix this.
Exactly. I'll bet there's something around here that could be a lever.
Don't leave your car, please. I'm scared that it's gonna be stolen again.
Thanks a lot, guys.
What do we do?
Before I made that call, my pig was alive and happy and rolling around in the mud. Now he's illegally buried in our backyard next to my great-grandmother.
Really? They didn't eat him?
No, he was a beloved member of the family.
I think it's a secret for another day.
You're up. Call your mother.
Oh, maybe later. Your pig dying made me sad. Fine. Hi, Mom.
Try dialing.
You saw that, huh? Hi, Mom. How you doing? Oh, good. How's work? That's nice. I'm fine. Hey, listen, I've been meaning to ask, how come Aunt Doe and Aunt Florence never got along?
Just give me that. Amy broke up with Sheldon, she got her ears pierced, and she made us eat penis cookies.
Oh no! You in trouble, Amy.
She wants to talk to you.
I don't think the lever's working.
What makes you say that?
If this was Star Trek, we could use a phaser to blast it off.
It's too broad of a beam. You need something more precise, like Superman's heat vision.
If you need a green hand, why not just use the Hulk?
Oh, please. The Hulk would never get across the border with that temper.
Guys, excuse me. Not that calling one of the Avengers isn't a perfectly reasonable choice, but we're scientists. Don't you think we can figure this out using actual science?
Yes, we could use science, but it's your bachelor party. Lighten up.
We will, percussive shock you.
We will percussive shock you.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place.
Oh
I have an
my!
eidetic memory. Sometimes it's a curse.
Sheldon, that was amazing.
I had no idea
Oh.
tortilla chips are such a good fuel source.
I don't
Basically,
think
pure
fire is
hydrocarbons
good
soaked in
to
fat.
be right next to the car.
What if that burning food attracts animals?
We have plenty of food for the animals.
We do?
Yep. 6-foot wiener and a Flash t-shirt.
Oh, what is that awful smell?
It's burning salsa. I'm hoping the acidity and salinity combined with electricity will corrode the lug nut off.
Perhaps I don't give your MIT education enough credit.
Yeah, I saw it on Mythbusters.
This rust, combined with the aluminum recovered from the van, is now thermite.
Right. Couple.
I think you
pinches
should
ought to
have
do
just
the
called
trick.
someone, guys.
Is that enough to
That's
melt the
too
lug?
much. Oh. No freaking way! Oh my god.
the lug nuts off.
How are you gonna walk back? I hope they have their phones in their pocket and not in the car.
What are you doing back?
We got up flat and couldn't get the tire off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
If it makes you feel any better, I pierced Amy's ears and her mom made her sit in my closet.
Ooh.
We blew up Feynman's van.
My dad killed my pig with his tractor.
I spent the night in Mexico with Sheldon.
You win.
You can't beat that.
Blue ices and a trip to the container store is like I died and went to the post-mortem neuron-induced hallucination commonly mistaken as heaven. Now, why are you taking your bins over there?
It's just where I need them. You know, she doesn't have a lot of closet space.
What's wrong with your closet?
Well, honey, you know, now that Leonard and I are married, it kind of makes sense that we actually live together.
So that's all this day was? A plan to butter me up before delivering bad news?
Come on, buddy.
Now, I thought we were friends.
Sheldon, please, we already feel bad about this.
Yeah, you know what they don't sell at the container store? Something large enough to contain my disappointment.
But it's about time,
Although if anyone
Sheldon.
did, it Thank you for letting me come speak with you. As my relationships with Penny and Amy are currently strained, I'm turning to you for female comfort and encouragement.
I'm honored.
I tried reaching out to my mother, but she was in Bible study. Leonard's mother is on a book tour. My Meemaw was taking a nap.
So
and
she
after a
wasn't even
while,
the first
Siri started
choice.
repeating-
So I'm your 7th choice.
Yeah, I know. Top 10. Pretty exciting.
I think it's pretty good.
In addition to Amy leaving me, Leonard's moving in with Penny. It's difficult not to feel abandoned.
Why don't you look at this as an opportunity? You had other roommates before Leonard. Maybe this is a chance to find someone new.
Perhaps I could find someone better than Leonard. Someone I could rub in his face. Chris Pratt's all the rage right now. Wonder how he'd feel about taking the smaller bedroom.
Hey.
Hey. You know who'd be the perfect roommate?
Stuart!
Gandalf, but he's a smoker.
Stuart. He's been living with us for a while now. I'm sure he'd love to get us out of his hair.
Nope, couldn't be happier.
Well, Sheldon's looking
He lives
for
in an amazing house.
He'll think about it.
No, I won't!
I'm surprised how Bernadette is holding, you know, everything. Living with Stuart, living with Howard, and she's still smiling.
Do you guys know any musicians?
Why?
I was thinking it might be cool to have live music here a few nights a week, you know?
What kind of music are you thinking of?
I like all kinds of music, but my favorite genre is free.
We've always talked about playing together.
It could be fun to try a little acoustic thing.
It's been around for years. It's like folk music, but with a sci-fi fantasy theme.
I like it. Sounds exactly like something I shouldn't be expected to pay for.
Dude, if we do this, we're gonna need a cool band name.
You know, I've actually had
Raj
one. Been sitting
and
on for
Howard.
years.
Really?
Thank
It
me
was for this
later.
Power trio. Footprints on the moon.
I just got chills.
So did I.
Me too. But I might have Lyme disease.
Aww.
A few more signatures and we'll be finished. Initial here to acknowledge that you've returned your key. See? Oh, yes. As my future neighbor, I'd like you to have a key.
I'm proud of you. You're taking this really well.
Oh, it's not like I'm never going to see you two again. Yeah, which brings us to Article 23, subsection C. Please check here to reserve your spot at the 10-year roommate reunion. Oh, and lastly, please initial here to confirm that ownership of the living room couch is hereby transferred to me in perpetuity all throughout the universe, and all alternate universes, except for those universes where owning a couch is forbidden by the Hive Queen, in which case all glory to the Hive Queen.
He's thinking up front, because who knows? That is pretty cool.
What's the matter?
Ooh.
Harder than I thought.
Let me help you. L-E-O-N.
God help me.
Suddenly, he
I have an idea
remembered.
for a folk song. It's kind of a power ballad superhero crossover tale of epic proportions.
Is it cold in here? Because, oh my.
Okay. The untold story of Thor versus Indiana Jones.
I'm excited.
Thor versus Indiana Jones. You just blew my filking mind.
Okay, I don't have it all worked
Well,
out
they
yet,
have
but
to
I was
stay on the
thinking
theme,
something
right?
like,
If they're gonna perform in a comic book store.
Oh, Indy, the skies are so windy. Wait, that's no man. It's a Norse god.
Oh, yes, definitely. Okay, well, hang on. Thunder clapped as Thor raised his mighty hammer. Indy rapped, that's one bad mammal drama.
They just natural. I love it.
And here's the hook. Thor and Dr. Jones. One plays with lightning, the other plays with bones. Thor and Dr. Jones. Thor and Dr. Jones. One plays with lightning, the other plays with bones.
Oh, man, that rocks!
Remember
10
the
out of
Ark
10
the Covenant?
performance.
Yeah?
That's how much we're gonna melt people's faces off.
I hope people gonna like it, because
I appreciate your
seems
interest
fun.
in the
It
apartment.
seems pretty
I just need to
cool,
ask you
so.
a few standard questions.
Sure.
It says here you're a chemist.
Oh, what? You're
Which
already looking for a
element on the
new
periodic
roommate?
table, in general, would you say that you smell better, worse, or the same as you do right now? I was going to ask you what is the best fruit, but then I realized what I want to ask you is why is there a Band-Aid on your forearm? But then I realized what I really want to ask you is can you just go?
No risks.
You're healthy, you have a job in the sciences, and I've got to say, if this credit report comes back good, you're the front runner.
I'm not going to be your roommate, Sheldon.
But I met with 11 people and they all walked out. And that Hollywood phony Chris Pratt never tweeted me back.
I'm sure you'll find somebody else.
I suppose.
It's
What
too
happened
late
to me, Amy?
to ask Amy.
Years ago, I was completely disengaged from my feelings. I'd say it was a happier time, but I was disengaged from my feelings, so who can tell?
You know, feelings are a part of life.
Well, they didn't used to be. You and Leonard and Penny, you all poisoned me with emotions. I was like the Tin
How
Man,
dare
perfectly
they?
content, until that evil wizard gave him a heart.
So what are you thinking for dinner?
Well, it's Thai food night.
Honey, you don't live with Sheldon anymore. You can have anything you want.
You're right. What? Mexican, Italian, German, Indian, Greek, Cuban, Chinese, pizza, barbecue, Korean barbecue?
How about Thai food?
Oh, thank God.
It's gonna be a hard process for him to leave
I wish
all
I
this
could, but I
like
realized I've become
traditions
too
that they had,
emotionally
a little
alive to the last
schedule
stable version,
actually
which was in
of what they have in
2003, the
every
day
day.
before I-
Wait, you actually think it's 2003?
No, just because I'm living my life like it was 12 years ago doesn't mean I'm delusional. And since it is 2003, I don't know who you are. So please exit the premises before I call the police on my stylish new flip phone.
Oh my.
Are you doing okay?
I guess. Just, worried about Sheldon.
Well, come on. He's a grown man in his 30s pretending to be a grown man in his 20s. He's fine. What else can you do? Move back in with him?
No, of course not. I just feel bad.
Well, so do I. But don't you want to live with your wife and set the thermostat to whatever you want and have your body tell you when it's time to go to the bathroom? Not a schedule slipped underneath your door every morning? Trust me, this is the right thing.
No, I know. And it's not like we're abandoning him. Plus,
You're just gonna
we
leave
can
across
FaceTime
the
him whenever we
hall.
want.
I'm sure he's gonna be alright.
Once iPhones are invented in his universe.
Can't believe Sheldon asked you to be his roommate.
I can't believe he ran my credit.
Hey, if you're open to living with someone great, I'll give you $1,000 to take Stuart.
She just want to
really
get rid
should've
of
gone on the
Stuart.
internet and
She's
checked
so
how long
down
that
with
kind of
him.
thing lives
Aw.
before-
I'm sorry, I just thought you might have a pasty, weirdo-shaped hole in your life.
Hey, I know Sheldon's quirky, but he's also brilliant and insightful. I think calling him a weirdo is a little unfair.
Hello, 2003.
Hey, we brought you time.
In
Oh
my present,
my
it's in the future.
God.
In your present, it's been crammed in the bedroom by an enterprising young man I met in the Home Depot parking lot.
You're trying to get attention so we'll feel bad for you, but it's not happening.
No, what I'm doing is trying to figure out how to live my life now that everyone is leaving me.
Knock it off. We're across the hall.
As the kids
Yeah,
are saying today, talk
not
to the hand.
far.
Thor and Dr. Jones. Thor and Dr. Jones. One ransom Loki,
This is gonna
the
stuck
other
in my head for the
ransom
rest of the day, for sure.
So what do you think?
Wow.
Yeah, it's too much to
Runs from
process.
stones means that big boulder, but I just couldn't rhyme anything with boulder.
Colder, shoulder, soldier, folder.
Right, yeah, right.
I think it's very cute.
Cute? It's not cute. Cute is children dressed as vegetables.
Okay, fine. It's not cute.
Well, just be honest, you don't like it.
I didn't say that. I just like
But
music
you
you
didn't
can
like
dance
it.
to.
You can dance to this. Thor and Dr. Jones. Thor and Dr. Jones.
Yeah, you can feel the vibes. You can feel the rhythm.
I'm telling you, dude, the song has no groove. You can't dance to it.
Where's this coming from? A few hours ago, we both loved this song.
I still love it. I just think there's room for improvement.
You played it for Emily, didn't you?
Yeah, so what?
That was easy.
She didn't like it, now you don't like it.
No, I'm just evolving as a musician. You're the one who's stuck in the past.
The past was lunch.
But it was in the past,
No, it's really
right?
not. Your girlfriend is breaking up our band.
She has nothing to do with this. I am my own man.
Oh, please, your brain belongs to whoever's willing to sleep with you. But I don't don't need this. I'm quitting the band.
Fine,
Oh
I
no!
Then get out of my house.
It all started so good, but now we're not even friends. Footprints on the moon. Just the history
Raj,
now.
wait.
What took you so long?
Me moving in with Penny feels like a big change, but it's not.
How can you say that? Like, Amy's gone, and you two are married now, so it's only a matter of time before you're gone too. Eventually, you'll want more space, and you'll move into a house. And then instead of dinner a couple of times a week, it'll only be a couple of times a month. And then it'll only be on special occasions, like when Bernadette divorces Wallowitz. or like when Cuther Potley's weird girlfriend admits where she buried his body. Or Amy's wedding, where she's marrying someone better than me.
We don't need to rush into anything, all right? Maybe instead of Leonard moving in with me, we just leave things the way they are. Sometimes we'll sleep over there, and sometimes we'll sleep over here.
But mostly here.
What about what you said in the restaurant?
Well, it's not forever, it's just for a little while. If you want, we could think of him like he's our dog.
You can.
Even Sheldon
when you
agreed,
come
so.
home, and I'm scared of fireworks. By the way,
Perfect
on July 1st,
dog.
we're all sleeping here.
But you're talking too much.
Fine.
Dogs don't do that.
Oh, great. Just give me 1 minute and I'll get started on a new roommate agreement. Yeah, nothing from Pratt. We're good.
I love his flip phone.
Indy held his ground and straightened his fedora.
Come on, guys. I'm with you.
1944.
Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones. I told you it's gonna stuck in my head. Oh my god, it's smashing it!
Play something we can dance to.
Come on, guys, it was good. Well, guys, so what do we have today? First, we have a bachelor party. And to be honest, I thought that their car gonna get stolen once again. It's like, you know, it's their thing that every time they stuck in the middle of nowhere, they leave the car with the doors open, with the keys inside, and the car is just gone. But this time it was on fire. Oh my god, I just wondering how much Howard had to pay for it, but I hope they split it, because what the hell. It was a simple tire change, but somehow car ended up being on fire. It's just on the brand for the guys. And then the second episode, oh my god, guys, this song Thor and Dr. Jones just got stuck in my head. It's already there. Thor and Dr. Jones. I hope they will release their album with some more cool songs that I'm gonna listen on a daily basis. And another thing that happened is Leonard and Penny moving in together, and Sheldon just being not a baby about it, but maybe just a little bit. We know that he doesn't like change, but he's having a rough time right now. You know, Amy breaking up with him, and obviously Leonard moving out, so it does feel like everyone is leaving him, but it's not. It's just everyone moving on with their lives, you know, making families or making life decisions, like for Amy to break up with Sheldon and just moving on, you know, with her life, maybe finding a new person. So yeah, Sheldon's just having a rough time, so it just seems for him that he's lonely. I hope he's just gonna overcome it, just overgrow it. You're just gonna understand that it's not as bad as it seems. And Penny with Leonard, they just gonna stay with Sheldon for a little bit, and they're just gonna move, you know, to Penny's apartment. You know, as they said, we're gonna sleep a little bit here, a little bit there. So they're gonna start like sleeping one night at Penny's, then 2 nights, 3 nights, and then boom, it's already a week. So we didn't have to move back with Sheldon. So yeah, lots of stuff happening, and it's hard on Sheldon. Once again, hopefully he's just gonna overgrow it, overcome it, and everyone's just gonna be happy and healthy, as it should be. So yeah, this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share with your friends. And don't forget to stay kind to everyone and spread love. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!